Hello, this is Mercury Rises from Clash of Empire, also called Last Land, and today we had Tower Wars. One of the players had actually chosen the opponent instead of Jack, and he did a pretty good job. This ended up to where we had quite a bit of challenges, and that's good because the last couple times Jack really hasn't gotten any kills or any fights because of being way too strong. So in this war, we had a lot of really great battles. Now, he had told me that he didn't want to guard for me, and I had to rush and turn into support, which I wasn't expecting, and ended up forgetting my glory. It would have just gone on troop attributes, but I probably would have done a little bit better had I switched that, like I should have. So the cavalry were all in support, and Jack was providing guard as well as Romeo. Well, in one of these reports, you'll see that Beautiful Wild had the flag, and she shouldn't have. So Jack had to go back to work, and so that meant me taking over his account. So I had, and without communicating with Romeo, we both kind of pulled our guard at the same time, and this left the team vulnerable. I did not notice. When I noticed I could not um, get more guard for Jack without healing, and I wasn't too sure about doing that for him, because I know that he had already healed a lot himself. I went to kick everybody in the tower, and they were already kicked, including my own account that was in there. The big guy had came in and soloed all of us, and there was no real guard in there. So that really kind of broke us up and did not do very well at that point with that rally. Well, I ended up going home, and then Jack came back in, and he's like, hey, let's do this again. I didn't heal 40 days for nothing. I healed 40 days in order for us to get towers. I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. With it being ceremony and speed day, I was like, well, I don't have any healing speed, and I didn't really want to use generic speed for healing because it really wouldn't help my do. And I'm trying to go for 8,300, but then it occurred to me, I could just train. Train goes towards ceremony. Normally you train on Saturday anyway, unless you have something more important. And so I just trained as many horses as I could. So we did some more battling and some more rallies. In the last report, we should have won though. In that rally that we got destroyed, one of the players had decided that he really couldn't go any further. Our rank 1 cavalry account just kind of like, I'm out, shielded, and left. And the rally was going. We were going to be hitting it within less than a minute, and it was a 15-minute long rally to get everybody over there, and it was going to be timed perfectly great, even if Jack didn't speed to hit. But he didn't participate, and we could have won had he been in there. Now, we know he had a troop because he had pulled it earlier and went offline. But, everybody has to make their own decisions and, for their account. So, but the upside of that was that our other cavalry count that has been on hiatus for quite a number of months, she had shown back up and said that she was going to try to be at Towers. Well, she came in when this rally was going, when it was, people were joining and were deciding, what everybody's sending and all that kind of stuff. So she had to hurry up and also go into support. And I mean, literally in less than 2 minutes. And so she didn't completely switch it over, but she did the best that she could, and she got her horses in there. Now, we lost that rally. Like I said, she'd been on hiatus for a long time. So it is what it is. Jack did end up getting a bunch of battles after we had all gone home, because our opponent was sitting at another tower. And they just kept on sending troops to him, basically, and giving him points. All of these players were under his power, but I don't know. I guess they just thought, hey, we need to have the hospital filled or something. I have no idea, but they kept on sending him troops, and he kept on winning. He's like, I can't even lose. But, and these players are rather strong. So he was showing us those reports, and I wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't expect that. So I think he's got rank 1 in gold kill, and he'll probably keep it. So, because he's done really well. Now, we also had all gotten our prizes, which is the goal. We did end up getting 2 towers with Jack before he got all those solo hits. And so that's good. Now, we didn't get a super tower. Like, we've been getting super towers. Last time we got 3 super towers. But this was a much harder opponent, and basically, like, we could have won um, against them, but we had other mitigating circumstances, and part of that was simply, um, that we were running out of troops. And Jack did heal a lot of guard for us. And Romeo had provided the guard. Now, it was my birthday and ended up to where Jack put my name on one of them, which was really sweet of him. So I was really happy about that. It's been a very good birthday.